Hey guys, it's time for another Q&A. Okay, first question is from Random Man. Hello Random Man. What do you think is harder, Scala ATV or Scora Move, and why? In general, I think Scala is easier, but for you it can be different. It really depends on what is your strong basic. Both of the tricks requires quite good Magellan trick, and then it's matter of what are you better at, home image or home to sunny. I think Scora Move is harder because you are shifting more directions, and Scala is more natural movement. So yeah. So let me know if you disagree with me. What is harder, Scora Move or Scala? Okay, the next question is from Leon. He doesn't compete, blah blah blah. Multiple Guinness world record. Good at ATVs, yeah. So basically he's asking if I would be able to beat the world record in around the worlds in 1 minute. I think I will be able to, but I think you also need the opportunity to try out for the world record. So say if I would know that in 1 year I will get the attempt to beat the 85 in 1 minute, I think I would, because then I would spend a lot of time practicing multiple ATV on one leg. I'm not sure about the rules, if you are allowed to switch foot. I guess you are, but I think to beat the record you should do like all in one, so basically in 1 foot. But yeah, if I had 1 year to practice, I think I would manage. It's hard to tell about the pressure before you are in it, so yeah. Next question is from Bailey. What is your advice for young freestylers who want to get in touch with the community, battles, shows and other freestylers? With the battles it's quite easy. Just enter the Super Bowl. It's every year, everyone can compete. So it's also a great opportunity to meet other freestylers. Yeah, I think you shouldn't stress so much with shows. I think it's like you need to get to a certain level before you start thinking about shows. But a good idea can be to start like busking in the street. Just go to the street and show some tricks. Maybe you will even earn some money on it. Not learn, but earn some money. So busking is a nice way to start doing shows, but as in the community, I would go to meetings, go to competitions, and of course the best if you have other freestylers in your city, get in touch with them, because I think most freestylers want someone to train with. So I think that's the nice thing with freestyle. It's like you can be completely different person, but you have this one thing in common: you like to train. So then you can meet up, you can freestyle together, and yeah, that's really cool thing about freestyle. Next question is from Maximiliano. Nice video. My question is how I can get consistent homie Tosani in specific, because I landed okay. To get consistent, you just need to train every day for long time. So I have tricks that I'm still not consistent at in some level. So it just takes time. You just need to repeat it, and it's no quick fix for this. Maybe there is some adjustment to your style, to the way you're doing the trick that I can help you with. So if you have a trick, just send me the attempt or send me how you're doing the trick. Maybe I can give you some tip on what you can change to be more consistent. But in general, it's no quick fix. You just need to practice over and over again, and in time you will get consistent. Jorge Lara, George, I guess it is. Is it George? Yeah. Do you practice any other sport or have a hobby to distract yourself from freestyle? I like to play billiard. Some of you guys probably played me and lost, so billiard. I like snowboard as well, but I haven't been able to snowboard for many years. It's just that when the winter comes, I don't know, it's just, I guess it's not important enough for me anymore to go for snowboard. So basically I have a brand new snowboard in my basement that I don't even use. And it's been there for 5 years maybe, so maybe this winter I will go for snowboarding, I hope so. Maya is doing snowboarding as well, so I think I can show her some tricks. But yeah, before when I was younger I used to snowboard a lot. Yeah, and of course I like to play football. Next question is from Cedric Smith. How important do you think it is for freestyler to focus on creating their own unique tricks and styles now that it's... Yeah, I think it's not so important. Of course, if you manage to do something that nobody else have done, it's huge bonus. But usually when there is some new trick coming, it's like a combination of what's already done, or they get inspiration from other sports. So I wouldn't focus too much on being like totally unique. It's at least with the tricks you can have unique style. It's like everyone is doing the tricks a bit different, so you can have some unique style, but it's very hard to have like sets of tricks that nobody else is doing. And the reason for that is that the tricks are already done and it's hard to come up with new one. So of course it was easier to be original in the beginning because there was nobody else who got this kind of style, kind of. So it's harder to be original, but it's much easier to learn the tricks. Okay, next question is from Ankit Yadav. Back in 2010 you were the only one from Norway who was on the top, but there is always a freestyler from Norway and top 2 or 3 in the world now. I wouldn't say that I was the only one on the top back in 2010. It's like we had freestylers like Ilaiki. Of course he wasn't so active, but he was still really high level. He just didn't compete. And I also have to say Tobias Becks. He was good in 2010 as well. I think it's really nice that now we have more guys on the top. Of course it's some competition for me when it comes to shows, but I think it's more important that the sport is growing, and it's like the top guys, they cannot be everywhere at the same time. And I think when the sport is growing, more people want to be part of the freestyle and they want to book the show. So I think in general it's good to have more guys from Norway at the top, because it promotes the sports in Norway, the sports get more popular here, and we get more events. So basically that's a good thing. Okay, last question is from a friend of mine, Sebastian. He's not a freestyler. He used to play football with me, and we were neighbors for many years. So he's asking if I'm calling it soccer, because it's always this argument, is it football, is it soccer? But of course it's football, it's the correct term. I call it soccer sometimes because it's like marketing. Maybe some Americans will watch this and it's about soccer, it's not American football. So that's it. But Sebastian told me this story why it's called soccer, but I think this could fill a whole episode to talk about why it's soccer and not football. So let me know, do you think soccer is okay, or it's only football that is the correct word for this game of football, soccer? Yeah. So let me know what you think. Is it soccer freestyle or football freestyle, freestyle football, freestyle soccer? Yeah. What is the one that you prefer? And write the reason why. Okay guys, that was the Q&A. If you have another question, leave a comment, hit that like button, thumbs up or whatever it's called on YouTube, and remember to subscribe. See you next time.